YouTube. This is Jeff from jeffmobile.com, and I've already done a joke of the day for today, but I wanted to do a brief statement on politics, because if you're from Canada, you'll know that there's an election coming up very soon, and right now it's the process of the candidates are presenting their platforms and doing a lot of campaigning towards getting us to vote for them. Different parties are announcing various things, like the Liberal Party just announced that they're going to increase corporate taxes and reduce spending dramatically to basically cut out the deficit, whereas the Harper government, or Harper Party's Conservative Party, is planning on probably maintaining the current policy, as well as, I'm not really sure. I haven't really been informed, and I haven't really seeked out the full story. But one thing I wanted to make, one statement I wanted to make is that I think one thing I really like about what the Harper government has done is they've allowed Wind Mobile to enter the Canadian telecom market. Traditionally, we've had a very protectionist kind of strategy towards our telecommunications and media in Canada, and we've only allowed Canadian-owned companies to basically own airwaves or have control over airwaves in Canada. But that has meant that consumers in Canada have the most expensive mobile phone plans in the world. It's really ridiculous, and one of the most expensive. I know it's out of the first world countries. It's really crazy. I think in Japan, I've heard that you can get a totally unlimited plan, unlimited data, unlimited phone for just $30 a month Canadian, which is, considering that Japan is a lot more expensive than Canada, this is quite amazing. So Canada's really quite behind in terms of our mobile phone service. We've caught up in terms of, smartphones and data, but we're still quite a bit behind the rest of the world in terms of our pricing. And what Tony Clement has done for the Conservatives is he actually allowed Wind Mobile to enter the market. Wind Mobile entered the market and started really undercutting the other players. They have a whole new economy of scale, and because they're mostly an Egyptian-owned company, they really wanted to attract a lot of customers really fast. So like in December, they came out with a $20 or $40 a month unlimited data, unlimited voice, unlimited long-distance plan, which I got. Even includes call display, call waiting, and voicemail. So this is an amazing plan. I actually even canceled my landline. So I was paying around $80 a month before with Fido, plus $40 a month for my landline. And now I'm only paying $40 a month for my phone. So I basically saved around $80 a month, which is a huge amount of money for me. Also gives me unlimited freedom to use my phone wherever I am. So what I want to hear is, if the Liberals, if Michael Ignatieff is worthy of my vote, I really want to hear from him and his party that he's going to allow foreign competition into the media landscape, allowing Orascom and Wind Mobile to continue operating in Canada. I really don't think it's going to be good if the court decision in May causes Wind Mobile to cease operating. That would be really horrible. So, yeah, if you're not familiar with this story, back in, I think, February, there was a Supreme Court decision that struck down Wind Mobile's legality to operate in Canada because of their foreign ownership, their Egyptian ownership. But Tony Clement and the Liberals cabinet had previously made an exception to that rule and allowed them to operate in Canada. But there's the fear that if we allow foreign companies to own our media, that will also control the content of, say, the TV programs. And we're still quite a protection. We have a protection on the Canadian content in Canada. We want Canadian-produced content so we don't become sort of subsumed into the American media machine. But in terms of a telecom provider, it doesn't really make sense, because phones, it's not really any content being provided. It's just a service. And if a foreign company can do it even better or cheaper than our Canadian companies, I don't really see any problem. I think a lot of people are really jaded about, Telus's animal white background commercials and Rogers cutesy commercials with the animals, and it's getting a little bit on our nerves. So I think we really need to open up the market to foreign competitors, foreign technologies, better prices for the average consumer. I'm really happy Wind Mobile made the investment in Canada. They've donated so much to charity. They've really revolutionized mobile phones in Canada, And if they are not allowed to continue operating, I'll be really disappointed. So there you go. That's the next little discussion from Jeff Mobile. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you back here again shortly, I hope. And yeah, make sure to check back on jeffmobile.com for more jokes of the day, discussions, restaurant reviews from Vancouver, BC, Canada, and their various thoughts about politics, photography, videography, everything else I'm interested in. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.